Vlog day 395. Welcome to my domain.
My app site storage backup is not uploading as fast as I want it to be, and it's also not keeping my computer awake. Like, it's been going to sleep at night, which doesn't help it to upload overnight. So I'm actually gonna leave the playlist of my vlog run from the very beginning. So this is from the very first video, while I'm in Versailles all day, and we'll see how far it gets. Thought that'd be interesting. I don't know, we'll see. I didn't get enough sleep, and it's time to go, so let's roll. Also, still haven't gotten the goal board up. Mini goal to get that up. Now time to buy a banana, which will probably be overpriced, but better than no bananas. Bananas simply. Can't eat this like this. I have to unwrap it. And by unwrap, of course, I mean peel. I was tempted to buy a croissant in there, but my hope is that the place down here that has ham and cheese croissants is open. I haven't had one of those in like a month, and I'm really hungry, and that sounds amazing. They're open. Hooray! I don't see any. They have crock stairs, but that's not what I came for. We had them hidden in the back. Tasted. It's like the only reason I went there. I'm definitely very early. There's no traffic in this city because it's August. So the bus came very quickly. We got here really fast. So I'm just gonna sit by Notre Dame and eat my croissant, and then we'll head out to Versailles. Today is a Write Early Wednesday. Let's talk about a couple of myths about writing that I had to learn, not really the hard way, but sort of the hard way. Great tour today. These guys were awesome. And I probably got the best doppelganger ever of my whole life. They all thought I looked like Aaron Paul, which I've never heard that before. But yes, I will take that. Now we gotta help Rachel though, 'cause she's got a couple of extra bikes. Gotta get them back. Get them bikes back. All right, that was easy enough. Just rode the bikes back. Gonna go find a snack and then back. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about like the writing stuff here at some point. I'm brain scattered. Found a coffee shop in Versailles that of course is closed because they're on frickin' vacation because it's August, which is the worst. But they do have what looks to be really, they've got a good machine. All right, writing myths. That we're gonna talk about the myths that I fell for when I started writing books. How about that? How we were doing this. It is about 85 videos in, and look! Aww. Indy. I haven't seen Indy in a long time. Hey everybody, so I realized we didn't get to... goal board's still not up. It was a busy day, and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of summarize those myths that I fell into for my Writerly Wednesday, and we'll get into more depth in them later. But I actually wrote them down because I knew I'd forget them because I'm better tired. I haven't slept much in the last week. 4 a.m. bedtimes in Helsinki led to a little bit of sleep depro. Anyways, I only have 2 written down. There were a lot more that I wanted to talk about, but they basically, pretty much a lot of it stems from this or is related to this. The first is that I thought I would sell my first book, and that'd be a bestseller, you know, that I'd sell a lot of them on Kindle. And I actually did. My first book I sold a fair number of. I gave away something in the range of like 20-some thousand copies and sold a couple thousand copies as well. Didn't really go anywhere there though because the book wasn't that good, which leads to the second myth that my first book was going to be like a magnum opus. It was going to be my greatest offering to the world. Young naivete. No, in fact, usually your first book sucks unless you obsess over it for years, in which case by the time you finished it, it's really not your first book. I mean, that's, you know, it's debatable. That's another subject. And then finally, I thought that I would actually be able to make a career out of writing books fairly quickly. I thought I'd just keep writing books and eventually they'd go somewhere. No, actually, this is not the case. And it's not just me. The majority of writers don't make a living off of writing as far as the book writing goes, the novel writing. Obviously, you can put together a writing career, writing for different things, magazines, online, copywriting. Like, there's a lot of different ways to write for a career, but people don't pay very much for writing to begin with. And there's only something in the range of a few hundred people, at least in the United States, that make a full-time living off of their novels or just writing books, make a full-time living off of it. I think that number's probably gone up more just because of Amazon and the indie publishing side of things with the revolution going on, but those are myths I believed. I've been publishing books for almost 7 years now. 6 years, just over 6 years. And it's going to take a lot more work from there. So that's what I wanted to talk about today a little bit. But then I got sidetracked by, you know, Versailles intensity. And just kind of, I haven't been in the best mood the last couple of days, which I think is partially because of not sleeping. So I'm going to try and actually get some sleep tonight. So hopefully you guys can forgive me if today's vlog is a little bit scattered. And it took a long time to get to the Writerly Wednesday part. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. We're going back to Versailles tomorrow. We'll try to be a little bit less confused when we get out there. And I will, yeah, stuff will happen, I'm sure. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, one last thing. I killed another tripod. This one's on its way out. I don't know what I did, but I popped the head joint somehow. Once the head joint goes, the whole thing's done. So,